Hello viewers, this is the first video about my Christmas lights. I haven't put out too many yet, but I will show you what I have put out. Then we'll come back inside and take a look at what still needs to go out. Okay, here we are outside. It's raining and it's very cold, so we're going to do this segment quickly. Here's the controller that I have for the outside lights. I believe it's a Westinghouse controller. Yep, it is. And I have this remote for it. This product has a fantastic concept. It doesn't work as reliably as I think it should, but overall it's a pretty good product. The remote has a reasonable range, and it's got all the functionalities you'd want. Turn the lights on here, and there's some of the lights. I have some C9 LED lights here on this tree. Probably should have made this video at night, because I'm not really going to be able to see the lights, but whatever. We'll record these again in the near future. I got lights on pretty much all of the bushes up until over here, and then it stops. This is as far as I've had time to put out lights, but they do go all the way over. Generally not past the rock though, but so there'll be a lot more lights out here. This is only 22 sets so far. I believe there's about 70 sets that I have outside here. I used to put old C9 lights out here, the old incandescent style ones, but I stopped doing that because with the electrical costs inflating, it was just becoming completely unaffordable, so I switched over to these LED lights. Well, I'm not really an advocate for these things. I don't particularly like them. They're not too bad. I'd still like the old ones better, but these beat paying nearly $1,000 per month on electricity, to say the least. Here's the front of my house. Oh, now it's getting windy and it's cold. This is terrible. Anyways, we got some geese down there. Oh dear. Anyways, I usually put lights on these two trees up here in the front, although this tree had a large wasp nest form in it this summer, so I may or may not put lights on this tree. I assume it's probably dormant, but I don't know. We'll see about that tree, but I'll definitely put lights on this tree. And I do put some lights, I don't know if you can see them in the video. I guess you can. There's a few sets of lights out there. I have some solar lights, which really don't even do anything, in the front window there, and I put them on the top of that tree. Yeah, the video's shaky. It's freezing out here. This year I did something new. I have to go near the geese to see it. It's absolutely freezing out here. It's only in the 30s. Alright, get out of here, geese. Probably should have paused the video for this. Oh well, we wasted a few seconds. Here on this aisle here. Yeah, honk, honk, honk. Give me a break. There's all goose poop all over the place. It's disgusting. In the middle of this pond, on that island, I have a Christmas tree out there, which also runs off of those more or less useless solar lights. That set is new this year, so they kind of work okay. Again, that's probably something I ought to show at night. Here's a better look at the solar panel lights that I have upstairs here for this tree. You'll see the lights are coming from there, and they just go out there. This is a particularly long set. I think it's got 100 lights on it. So it's not really effective, but it lasts a few hours sometimes, so it's worth a try. And I got some other sets down here. I think there's 4 other ones that I got to put out, but haven't had time to do that yet. Here's the rest of the lights that go outside. You know, this video is all over the place, but I don't have a lot of time, so that's how it's going to be for now. I guess there's about 70 sets that go outside. They're all different kinds. A lot of them don't work, but I'll have to fix them. I also got some deer and some geese, some wires of various lengths. Here's the controller that I used to use outside before I got the one I have now at the remote. These were just about as unreliable as the other one was, so they weren't any worse. The only bummer with these is that when they would jam up or whatever, you had to actually go out there and unplug them and press this button to reset it. Whereas with the one I have now, I can at least unplug it and plug it back in the house, and I don't have to, go out there if there's all snow on the ground or whatever, because I can just reprogram it with the remote. The dog is just, I think he's sleeping. I don't know, I guess he's awake. Here's the Christmas tree downstairs. This is a live tree. We just got this a few days ago. And, whoa. Alright, come on. What's going on here with the focus? These aren't the lights that actually go on it. This has regular white incandescent lights on it. But for now, I just threw these on here because who knows when I'll have time to actually put the regular lights on there. So instead of having nothing, at least we have something. Looks okay. There's usually a snow village that goes here, but the fall decorations are still out. So that's not there yet. And then over in here we have, let's turn this on. Some lights on there, but those are on there all the time. Upstairs here I usually put some lighted garland on the railing, and then garland on this door and that door and the bathroom door. I have some lights that go in the bathroom as well on the window. I think there's a small tree that I put over there too. And here in the office, I don't know what lights I'm going to put in here. I saw the fall lights out. I got to get rid of those. But this is a newly renovated room, so I've never had to decorate this before. I think I'm going to put garland and icicle lights like I have out here. These are just temporary. They're not going to stay here. Probably going to put icicle lights and snowflakes on the ceiling and garland along the walls. And the Christmas tree will probably go here instead of in the bedroom. And then in the bedroom, I usually have a snow village that goes here, and lights that go along the ceiling and lights on the doorways. I actually have a number of lights out here that are just always out, if that makes any sense. I have some lights on this bamboo tree and some lights over here on this evergreen. I can't remember what this type of a tree is called. And then I also have some lights on this tree, which I also don't know what it's called. And all these lights are controlled by these remote control modules here. I'm only making a video about those because those are used all over the house during the Christmas season and off. I have the ones in the bedroom here all the time, and then also the ones in the office, but I'll make a video on how those work. Let's go take a look at the lights that are going to be downstairs. That's the last thing to show here. And here we are downstairs. I usually put some lights on the railing here. I don't remember how I plug them in, but do that somehow. I don't remember. I know I put lights out here in the past, but I'm not really sure what I did. No one's ever really down here, so it's kind of pointless, but whatever. Here's the beginning of all the Christmas stuff that's got to come out. I got a whole box of various different kinds of replacement light bulbs, and those are some lights that go outside, I think. Some candlesticks, all sorts of stuff in there. I got some old deer, which I don't think work. I gotta get those fixed. These are the lights for the bathroom. There's an old tree that I put in there. Got some more candles. I have Frank's. That's going way back. That store hasn't been around for years. Some C7 lights. Those go in the fan room. some... Oh dude, that doesn't sound good. That's not good. What's going on here? Oh dear. You know... Well, I have to get that fixed. Anyways, that's a little irritating. And we have some, darn it, you know, here we have some window candles. I got quite a few boxes of these. These go all throughout the house. More candles in there. The years that you saw upstairs. And there's some trees for the fan room. But I think this tree is actually going to go upstairs this year. Here's some really old Christmas lights. These are the old loop style. I got 3 sets of those. They're very cool lights. Here's my giant bubble lights. I think these are already on a tree somewhere. And then reels of mini lights. These are the lights that go on a Christmas tree. Upstairs, the real one that you saw. And here's where we have all the Christmas storage. This is the fan room tree. I neglected to take the lights off of it last year, so they're still all on it. I think I will be taking the lights off and redoing it because it's been beat up with being in storage. Some snowflakes and garland. This is that went in the fan room last year, but I think those snowflakes are going to go in my office this year. Here's another tree that goes upstairs. Let's see. Got some falling apart snowflakes. I've got to get that fixed too. More window candles. And the rest of everything is kind of hidden in these boxes, which I gotta get everything out. That's always a real exciting production. I also have these, which I put outside sometimes, although I don't think they're actually in here. They're solar snowflakes. I don't know where those are. I gotta find them. And here in the fan room, there's a number of lights which stay out all year round. If I can find the remote for the lights, we can look at them. Maybe in here. Here it is. We have the lights on that tree, which that's one of those old loop sets. And we have the green lights on the ceiling. I used to have the ceiling coated in old C9 lights, but then I thought this looks cooler for year-round use, plus it's green, so it still works for Christmas. So I decided to change to this instead. Turn on some regular lights here. Oh, I also have those lights too. And we're not focusing. Turn on some regular lights here and we'll take a look at some boxes. Here on this shelf I have a whole bunch of old lights. We have several sets, probably 10 or 15 sets of C7s and C9s, my favorite, and a couple of white wire sets which I use upstairs, and looks like we have some to place some bulbs too. So yeah, that's about all I can show you for now because I haven't made any more progress, but hopefully on Friday I'll be able to put out a lot more stuff and get somewhere with this. Still gotta figure out where to put the Christmas tree in here because not a lot of space, but figure it out. I think I'll have to move those boxes and put it over there for now. Anyways, more to come in video 2. Over and out.